welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Georgia going up against Miami. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Martin Digo.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode. The breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That one at triple digits. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball. Edman slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Rate Field. And on the mound in this one, Corey Kluber. What do we need to know here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Tony Stone digging in now. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and she was fooled.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
But she pops up the bunt to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing, called strike. And fouled off. Got him. And that is a big first out. Here's McCutcheon. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Bichette. Good feed. That's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Here on the south side, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Looked like it was a little bit up. And that skips in the dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Now a long throw home.
Picks himself up an RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And now Samuel Basallo swung on, popped up on the infield. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swinging a foul straight back. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Terry Pendleton. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Digo. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And there are 2 down. Willie Mays digging in now. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 19. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Deagle winds and fires.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. Acuna hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air, right side, Reigns. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. A little bit low. And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Joe Morgan. Kluber back to work. Bichette. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. At the plate, Harry Ford.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Check swing, called strike. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Tim Raines. He reached on a walk his first time. Fought off foul. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning. Back at right field. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Tony Stone. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Andrew McCutcheon getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt. Raleigh whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. There's the strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and Bichette is retired. Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now the left fielder. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one at triple digits.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1 ball.
And 1 and 2.
Strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Terry Pendleton. Check swing, called strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball. That's off the mark. Full count now. Bunts it towards the mound. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. Martin Digo digging in now. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of
runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
0-2 now. There goes the runner. Trying to move him over here.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Morgan can't hold up, and that's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one got a piece of him. Here's the catcher to hit, Harry Ford. 0 for 1 so far. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. We'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. And just misses with that one.
Ball 4, take the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is number 19. Digo back to work. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's a rocket out to left. McCutcheon makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Tony Stone.
Number 29.
Swing and a miss. Stone goes 5 feet 7 inches, 32 years old. She's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 6th. Tommy Edman at the plate.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get the hitter to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. Terry Pendleton will hit next. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And that one fouled off. Digo comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Stone makes the catch, inning over. Back at right field, bottom of the 7th, and now the pitcher, Martin Digo. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Sliding, and he makes the catch. Now one down, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Cut on and lifted in the air. Beltran sizes this one up. Makes the catch. 2 down. So digging in, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. And he swings through that one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
That one drilled left field. That's a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the big.
Shohei Ohtani on the pitch here. Next to him, Samuel Basallo. Down the line, McCutchen. Long run on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for any.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Here's the left fielder.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Go ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop up, and the infield fly is called. Now it's the shortstop.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Sack bunt towards third. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that's fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Off the mark there. And that is ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Out to short. Over to first. Great pick. So up next, Tim Raines.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Bichette fires to first on the run. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Stone. 1 for 3. First offering. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Runner on the go again. It's a pitch out.
1 strike.
Throw to second and he's out. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing and she went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Bunting and she pops it up. He makes the grab. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Ohtani back to work.
Ball.
That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
Clips the corner and the count 1-1. And that one missing
down.
low. Close one doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. Chipper Jones now at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
You got to be safe.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and he popped it up. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a check on him at second, back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. And that one is inside. Registers the punch out and hits 101. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. Here on the south side, and now the shortstop, Tommy Edman. Eckersley back to work, and that misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. worth the price of admission. And they walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.